What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about a whale who just cashed out really big on Roaring Kitty. So before I dive too deeply into this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So you're probably seeing posts like this, or if you're not following the X account, then maybe you're not seeing posts like this. But essentially, this is the post from our X account. Says, breaking news, Roaring Kitty just killed another whale. It is time to eat this dip. And as you can see here, you have the Roaring Kitties over here eating this whale and eating the dip. And that's essentially what is happening, especially within our community. The community is excited due to the fact that we are seeing large bags. Because again, just a few hours ago, so let me just zoom so that way you guys could see, just a few hours ago we were somewhere around a $6.5 million market cap, and a lot of people were thinking like, yo, I should have bought more roar when I had the opportunity. I should have bought more roar when it was down low. And next thing you know, we get this massive zombie whale dump. And the reason why we call it the zombie whale is because the wallets that sold, they were in roar way before anybody, like before roar had its the dev left or whatever. So they've been in this since 2022, and I'm assuming that they didn't see their wallet, because again, as soon as they saw it, it just became dump city, and this is exactly what happened. So we went from a 6.6 million dollar market cap all the way down to like a 3.2. And as you can see, the community was excited and they started eating up the dip. So this well, when we track back, when he bought, how much he bought $734, guys, worth of roar, and he ended up cashing out $57,000. The last token that was able to say, to have these type of gains was Shiba Inu. So this is actually very promising, just to see that we are, in line with Sheeb, especially how Sheeb got, and notoriety, and it's due to success stories like this. Unfortunately, it does look nasty on the chart, but the community's in good spirit. I'm in good spirit, and this is the time that we're doing just to being able to buy this dip. Because another thing that we have stated again, a million roar is what you need in order for you to become a millionaire, because we believe that roar is going to reach billions of dollars worth of market cap. And if you have 1 million, at $1, that's $1 million. So at least a million roar would, in my opinion, set you up in life. Last time I said that, this is going to be your last chance, your last opportunity to buy. It was somewhere around $150 would have gotten you 1 million roar. And after I said that, we surpassed all-time highs, and now we're looking at roar for 1 million roar is roughly around 4K right now. So you are getting in below this little target, because it was 1 million when it was at a $5 million market cap. So if you do get 1 million, this is the bag that you hodl and you wait to see billions, guys. And again, you guys can say whatever you want. Especially, wait, let me just back up just a little bit, because I definitely got to address this. There was this hater, guys, that came in the comment section. And again, the thing is about haters, the stuff that they be saying, it's just so foolish. They stated that Bone does not need roar. Like, my good sir, you are correct. Bone doesn't need roar. Bone needs 100 more roars. You know, 100 more projects like Roar, because the stuff that Roar as a community is doing, we are not seeing any other project doing. I'm talking about on the meme level. Now there are other projects that's doing great within Shibarium in their own right, so I'm not even going to take away from what they're doing. But I'm talking about just from a meme coins perspective, what we are bringing to Shibarium as a community. Um, it's it's something else. Like, if you take a look, guys, and I'm glad that we made this post, like, for the third day straight, guys, Roaring Kitty has been the top volume on the decks, on Shibarium decks, on Shibarium. So today, Shibarium did a total of 29,000, 29,000 in volume, $29,000 in volume. Roaring Kitty did 15,000 of that 29,000. So over 53% of all the volume on Shibarium, it came from Roaring Kitty. So when I say Bone needs 100 more projects like Roar, like for the person like, oh, Bone doesn't need Roar. Like numbers talk, you know. This is why I always say, like, people always, they could say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, you don't have numbers to being able to back what you're saying. You're just talking out the side of your neck. So I'm super excited that Roaring Kitty is, like I mentioned, the whole goal for Roaring Kitty is to bring volume, is to bring attention to Shibarium, and so far we are doing it. And of course, the plea or the petition that we are saying to like people who are within Shibarium is mint an NFT, because the more volume, I mean, the more liquidity that we have on Shibarium is going to equal more volume. And not only that, it's going to, on the open market, we're going on the open market to buy Bone, and that is also adding value to Bone. So if you still don't see this and why a gas token needs project on this chain, then I'm sorry, you're investing into Bone for the wrong reason. Or you invested without even knowing what the heck you're invested into. Uh, and that's the question that I asked them. I was like, so you're telling me that Bone doesn't need tokens on this on Shibarium chain? Is that what you're saying? Like, to me, again, people, they can say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, Roaring Kitty has been adding value to Shibarium as well as to Bone. But really, guys, that is all that I have for you today. And big congrats to the whale, guys. Again, that is a big amount, $734, turning that into $57,000. That is huge. Maybe you become the next Roaring Kitty success story. I mean, in my opinion, he did sell too early. Again, Ethereum still has not passed its all-time highs. So because they haven't passed its all-time highs, this dip is gonna get eaten up, and once the dip finishes getting eaten up, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna go back to all-time highs. But leave a like, leave a comment. Random Arts guy signing off. Peace.